So the first thing that you want to do before you change your oil, if your car's cold, as you can see, it's cold, start it up and let it warm up a little bit. That way, whenever you go to drain the oil, it's thinner, it'll drain out a lot faster. Alright, so some things that you're going to need to do your oil change. You're going to need a set of ramps to drive up on to get the car in the air. You can use a jack with jack stands, but I prefer to just use these. It's a lot quicker. Then I grab something to chock the rear wheel with, socket and a ratchet for the drain plug, some brake parts cleaner to clean off around the drain plug, a funnel, your choice of engine oil. I prefer liquid moly, you can use whatever you want, an oil filter, a new drain plug gasket, an oil filter wrench, and some paper towels. And most importantly, you need a drain pan. So as you can see, the car's fully warmed up, so I'm going to take it up, put it on the ramps, and then we can start draining the oil. Put it in park, put your parking brake on, and shut the car off. Pop your hood. Take whatever you're using to chock your wheel. Place it behind one of your tires. When you're under your hood, I like to take off my oil fill cap. That way the oil drains a lot quicker. And then from here, we're gonna go underneath the car. So we're gonna slide our drain pan underneath. Get it in line with your drain plug so that your oil does in fact go into the drain pan. But what you want to do is put your ratchet on there, loosen it, now you probably want to have gloves on for this, especially with this being hot, but I'll make do. Take this out by hand, and there it is. Alright, so if you have a new drain plug gasket like this one, go ahead and replace it. This one is broken. It's good to replace these every time you change your oil. Alright, now that we have the new drain plug washer on, we're going to install this back into the oil pan. Alright, so I'm going to plop this guy back in. I'm going to wipe this area dry and spray some brake cleaner on there. Now we can move this out of the way a little bit and tighten the drain plug back up. You don't have to over torque these things, guys. The oil filter on this car is below the exhaust manifold, so be careful because this will be hot most likely. But I like to stuff some paper towels in here so that whenever I take the oil filter out, it doesn't drain on everything. Now this is where this oil filter wrench comes in handy. So what I'm going to do is put this on here, squeeze it, and twist it. Now I should be able to get this off by hand. Oh, there's that oil. Alright. Yeah, there's still going to be somewhat of a mess down there. Just spray it down with brake cleaner. Take your oil filter and let it drain. Okay, so now what you want to do is take your new oil filter and put a little bit of oil on your finger and just put it on this seal. If your oil filter installs vertically like this, straight up and down, go ahead and add oil to the filter to pre-fill it. That way on startup it has instant oil. With this setup, it's not really possible to do that. So once you have this lubed up, go ahead and install your new filter. And now these only need to be installed hand tight. So now that your drain plug's in down there, your oil filter's in, grab yourself a funnel and start filling up your oil. Okay, so you have to look up the spec for how much oil your engine holds. This one, it's like just under 4 quarts. On the side, you can see there should be different markings for 1 quart, 2 quart, 3 quart, 4 quart, and so forth. So take your jug and start filling it up. So once you have around the amount of oil that it calls for in, take out your funnel, install your fill cap, then what you want to do is start the car up. Oil pressure light went out, that means we have oil pressure. You just want to run it for a little bit, couple seconds, to get the oil circulated all the way through the system. Then you can check it and make sure that you put the right amount in. But I'm going to take it off the ramps first, that way the car is level, so it gives you the best reading. Take out your wheel chock. So after you let the car shut off and let the oil settle for a second, pull out your dipstick. You're going to want to wipe this off, but if you can see those marks, the bottom is low and the top line is full. If you're in between the low and the full, you're okay. I prefer to have it to the top line. That way I know that it's completely topped off. But if you're at the very bottom of that line, where the L is, you're a quart low. So just check it and top it off as need be. So once you're all topped off, completely full, take your fill cap and put it back on. And that's it. If you want to, you can find these oil stickers probably most places, Amazon, anything. But usually if you buy a liquid moly, it comes with these on the bottle. You just write in your next oil change, the miles that it's supposed to occur at. That's really it though, guys. It's that simple. If this helped you in any way, please like and subscribe. We would really appreciate it. Thanks.